Rock and roll it. Here we go. For the tube, say, what up, tube?
Exactly like that, huh?
Like so.
Exactly like
Exactly like that. And last, but certainly not least, of course, rescan audio devices. Scarlett 18IB i8 USB. 4 channels. Scarlett. For the show. In 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to another episode of
Business Bros.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Hernancia is here, host of the Business Bros podcast, where we create wealth for today, or we help you create wealth today and generational wealth for tomorrow.
I like what you did there.
Right? Throw it at the beginning.
Throw it at the beginning.
Along with my co-host,
the insurance bro, James C.S. with Pipeline Insurance and Pipeline Insurance mission statement, effectively helping licensed professionals add insurance into their existing businesses. Messed it up a little bit, but it's cool.
We're going to get the idea. We're going to get it better.
We're going to get it better. I like what you did there.
Yeah? All right.
Where we are... Yeah, I like it. I like what you did there.
I threw it out without even telling you before the show. I was like, I'm going to throw this in here.
And you know what? It makes the perfect sense.
It makes the perfect sense.
It makes the perfect sense. Why wouldn't it be that?
Why wouldn't it?
Yeah, here we go.
Hump day.
Hump day.
Wednesday, ladies and
Day.
gentlemen. Yeah, it's been an awesome day so far. I have zero complaints about the day. It's been phenomenal. But before we get into our conversation, we got to say thank you guys for all the hoodie, the blanket, the cash donations that we received. We're going to be donating these things very, very soon. It's been cold these last couple nights. We should just be going out there very, very soon and getting those things cranked out. Getting, the donations up and going. So we're going to make sure we have some video content to share with you guys, or maybe go live when we go do that, so you guys can see, where your donations go to. So thank you guys very, 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 very much. James is the insurance bro. Pipeline Insurance is the name of our agency. 619-884-0045 or james@csfirst.com for all your insurance needs. Remember, we're here helping you guys earn some income, try it before you buy it type thing. So if you guys have any referrals, please send them our way. Homeowners, workers' comp, any type of property and casualty insurance. That's your commercial, that's your business, that's your home, that's those types of things. Send them our way. We're going to win the business, and we're going to set up a way for us to pay you on your commissions. All you got to do is go out and get a license so that we are not violating any rules or regulations. You have to have a license in order to be paid commissions on the insurance side, but we will hold the commissions the entire year. You have until December 31st to get your license so we can issue that payment to you. So get it done. It's an extra revenue stream. Let us help create wealth for you today and generational wealth for you tomorrow. And then show sponsor for today is Resolution 2020. It's going to be an event that I will be moderating. I have the honor of moderating a top producer panel, along with there's going to be an NLP training, so that's neuro-linguistic programming. Cody Gibson's going to be our main speaker. That event is on February 13th, Resolution 2020, and that's going to be the inspiration for today's show, by the way. The other event that's coming up on 25th of February is the next session of Fuck Up Nights in San Diego. So details on where that event's going to be are going to be here shortly. We're going to drop the links in the show notes so you guys can see those too. So make sure you go out and get your tickets. Bunch of cool stuff, networking. Get out there and just shake hands, kiss babies, whatever it takes for you to be out there and tell enough people what it is you do. It's the only way your business is going to grow. Boom. All right. You ready for the show today?
I is ready for the show.
All right. So I've been doing the Instagram morning thing, right?
How's that going?
It's been going cool. I mean, haven't gotten people to that much step out of their comfort zone and hop on live with me, but they're there.
Oh, you did the first week.
But then after that, like, people, I think, kind of get a little scared.
All right, I got you.
So they don't hop on it very much, but that's okay. They're there. The people hop on, they listen. That's cool. That's a good thing too. And I've been trying different thoughts that I have in the morning, different things that kind of get me through that morning routine to get going. And so on one of them, I was talking about the difference between being a shark and a pufferfish.
The shark and the pufferfish.
The shark and the pufferfish, right?
Tell me more.
Damn, we're going Greece?
Hey, man, it's almost Thursday.
All right, so
I just want to know more about the shark and the pufferfish, man.
Right,
Why are you judging me?
No, it's cool. So oftentimes we compare ourselves in the sales industry, in the real estate space, and in the insurance sales space to, the sharks that go out there and just like hunt, right? Always going after the business. They're always out there, forward moving, taking a chomp out of things, taking a chomp out of the competition. But the truth of the matter is, like, if you really think about what's going on, not everybody's a shark. Only a small percentage, maybe like 10% of the sales force in either one of those industries are actually sharks that are actually dominating in an industry.
Whoopsie.
Right? They're actually
So
dominating.
that's what my
in the
laugh
industry.
sounds like.
Yeah, that's exactly what we sound like. But the rest of us are not really sharks. We're more like pufferfish. Like, we kind of just float around and we talk a big game. And when people show up, we kind of like woof up. You know, like we put our suit on, we put our shiny stuff on, and we don't actually get out there and do the things that we need to do in order to be productive. And when we puff up and we look all fancy and we look all fierce, you know, when we're styling, we're kind of just floating in one spot, like just stuck in one spot. We're not actually progressing or moving in the direction that we want to go in. Whereas a shark only can move forward. They can't, you know, go to sleep. They die. They can't stop swimming. They die. They're always moving forward. When they smell that blood in the water, they go after it. They attack. They're not worried about, when I bite down, am I going to lose teeth? They're just viciously going after what they want to go to. That's how they, you know, successful people act, and that's how they go after their dreams. They take those steps every single day. They're always moving forward. Maybe not super fast, right? But they're always moving in a forward direction. Whereas pufferfish, we're just we look the thing and then we poof up and we stay in the same spot. And my biggest concern is if you think back, like we just entered this new decade. If you think back 5 years, last year, 10 years, whatever it is, are you in the same position today that you were then? And if you haven't advanced yourself, what are you doing to get to that next level? Right?
Love that.
I gotta take this off. This
it's a little bit much.
Yeah, it's a bit.
All right, everybody can see my crazy hair.
For me, anyways.
It's cool. It's cool. But dun,
Vader,
dun,
dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
All right,
Anyway,
so you know, what are you doing to get yourself to that next level, right? What are you doing on a daily basis to become more shark-like, to continue to move forward and stop, like, you know, representing that you're something fierce when you're really not. You're just floating in that one spot. And so in honor of, you know, the resolution 2020 that's coming up, this morning when I was at the gym, I noticed that I had more parking available.
Oh,
there's, you know, people are starting.
Here we are. It's February.
It's February, right? So
it's February.
The spots are opening up. There's not a lot of people in the gym anymore. Now there are some that have stuck around, right?
Sure.
And so like this morning,
You always get some.
Yeah, you always get some. So this morning I'm working out. And I have my routines on like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday where I'm doing just pull-ups and dips and I run my 4 miles and there's like the rope, pulling on the rope thing. So it's all the same thing. It's just a constant rotation of those. And in that little section where that equipment is, I have this other guy that he's been there on the same days that I'm there, right? And so
Which is every day?
Well, on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays when I'm in that section.
Oh, okay.
Right. And so, you know, I'm doing my workout and like at the end of today's workout, before I left, I was like, hey man, you crushed it. Like I'm telling him, cause I'm seeing that he's working out. I'm like, you crushed it. You know, good job today. And he's like, hey man, yeah, you too. Cool. And so like, it's this small little camaraderie that he's one of those that started in January 1st. I know because he wasn't at the gym before, right?
Okay.
But he's continuing and going forward. And
it's February now, and he's still there.
And he's still there, right? And so I feel like I have to make sure that I acknowledge people that are there because you never know. Like nobody.
I love that.
I don't know if there's anybody there telling them that they're doing a good job or that they're amazing today or that they did well. And maybe it's that little inspiration of like, hey man, keep going. That the next time they're going to be like, I got to get up. Like that guy's going to notice that I'm not here. Like it's maybe that little piece of accountability.
That's so good. Like there's so many times that we have an opportunity to really uplift others. And it doesn't take much more than just a simple acknowledgement of the things that they're doing that stand out to us. Yeah. You know, if it's somebody that has great hair, like, you know, wow, your hair is amazing. Powerful outfits. You know, there was this girl that was walking into the apartment building, out of the apartment. Don't remember. She just had her power outfit on. I was like, wow, you look amazing. Like, you look like someone who's ready to kick ass out there. Good job, you know? Or just whatever it is that you can just note somebody and really make their day just with a simple compliment or acknowledgement.
Exactly.
I love that.
And it's one of those things where, like, you can pass it on. Like, you can be the one who starts it, but it kind of gets passed on. I was, you know, there's a guy that had been there since I've been going there, right? And he came up to me the other day and he's like, hey bro, like you've really like trimmed down. Like,
I remember you telling me,
you know, like you've been, you know, busting your butt and I see it, like you're really trimmed down. I was like, dude, thanks. And it made me feel good. And I thought, man, I should be doing the same thing to other people that are here. Like
Hell
you should be
yes.
doing, I should pass on that love to
Hell
somebody
yes.
else. So that was one of those things today. It was like, let me help you, like, and not intentionally, like, I'm not thinking like, let me help you become the next, Arnold Schwarzenegger in the gym or nothing. It's just a matter of like, just pass the karma forward.
It's a little bit of encouragement, man. And you never know. He may have been thinking that day, like, this is the last time I'm doing this. Like, I'm so tired of this right now. Like, it's February. I did it for a month. I don't see any changes, blah, 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 whatever. And then somebody random who he's seen every day comes up to him and tells him he's doing a great job. Like, that could have changed everything for him.
Yeah, or maybe it was just that day, right? Now that day he has a little extra bump in his step, and now he feels good, and he's gonna go out on his day, and he's gonna let the the older lady behind him cut in the grocery line or something,
Sure,
like
whatever.
something simple like that, but it's passing that like positive vibe on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so,
the other part of my why statement is I am inspired to spread positivity.
yeah,
That's like the opening line to it, because for me, it's actually a core value. It really is. It's a core value. Like, for me, I have to empower others as well. I have to uplift others. Like, people that complain to me all the time, I stop listening. Like, I cannot hang out with people that complain all the time, because all I want to do is turn that around and say, yeah, but look at the bright side. Yeah, but look at the bright side.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at the bright side. And then they're like, why do I even hang out with you? All I want to do is complain. And I'm like, yeah, why do you even hang out with me? I don't want to hear you complain.
Exactly. That's my point. That's my point. But along the same lines as that, I was thinking today, I was like, man, so many people that started their New Year's resolution on January 1 have fallen off already. And it's February 5th, right? So it's only been a month and you've already fallen off. And I was thinking like what we should be telling people is it's okay to start a resolution today. Like, it doesn't have to be January 1st for you to start your resolution. Today
my
could
resolution
be your day.
November 17th.
It doesn't matter what day it is. It's the day that you decide you want to make a change in your life.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's
no
the
better
day,
time.
right? And so I was listening to this audio this morning, and I remember who was speaking because it's a combination of a bunch of different speakers, but they were talking about the New Year's resolution and the thought of why people use this arbitrary January 1st as a date. Like, why should they do that? They can start at any time. And I was thinking, that's exactly right. And I started asking myself, like, why is it that January 1st is the day that everybody uses? And the only thing I can think of is it's like it's a clean slate. It's like the reset button, like in a video game. Like,
it is.
Like, you get stuck, you die, your lives are over in a video game. Like, you restart and it's a clean slate. Like, nothing ever happened before. But other than that, like, arbitrary reset button, like, you can hit the reset button every day. You wake up. Like, guess what? It's a new day.
Yep.
Like, that could be the day that you change everything. That could be the day that you decide, you know what,
Put
today.
your little hand in mine. That was a great commercial.
Yeah. So, like, today could be the day that you decide, like, I'm tired of being overweight. I'm going to change. I'm tired of being broke. I need to start selling more things. I'm tired of whatever
or being more
it is.
responsible with my money.
Whatever it is, like, this could be the day that you decide that you're going to make the change. You don't have to wait till Monday. You don't have to wait till, the end of the week. You don't have to wait till January 1st or the beginning of the month. Like, any day that you decide to start is the day that you begin. And it doesn't, you can start doing shark activities. You don't have to be a pufferfish for the rest of your life. Like, you can change today to be whoever you want to be. And it just takes that little mindset shift that this was a Tony Robbins thing where you can do anything you want in life if you change the narrative that's going on in your head. Like, your point of view and what you say has a huge impact on what you do. Like, I hear kids all the time say things like, I'm not good at math. Well, of course you're not, because you're telling yourself you're not good at math.
Yep.
You literally have told yourself what you're not good at. Oh, I'm not a morning person. Of course you're not, because you tell yourself you're not a morning person. The alarm goes off, you're like, oh, I'm not a morning person. And you give yourself that excuse to lay back down. Like, oh, I'm not good at sales. Well, of course you're not. You literally have told yourself now that that's not what you're good at.
Yep.
And it's like a defense mechanism in your mind. Your mind is only doing that to protect you from change, right?
Facts.
The mind wants you to be comfortable and conform
Safe.
and safe, right? Change is scary. Change is different. It's like walking in, like walking into a room and the lights are on. You can see everything. You're 100% comfortable in that space. But the same room with the lights off, you're uncomfortable because you don't know what's on the other side. You don't have, you think you know what's on the other side. I mean, it's still your living room or your bedroom, whatever it is. But there could be something you can trip on, or there could be a ghost, or whatever your mind starts thinking that is out there, and it's preventing you from being uncomfortable. It's preventing you from making the change to better or improve yourself because it wants you to stay exactly where you are. And that's that puffer fish mentality. That's that whole mentality of you are going to be stuck in the same spot 5 years from now, 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, you're going to be in the same spot because you are telling yourself to continuously be in the same spot. You're listening to your mind keep you in that same position. When you say you want to improve, you say you want to do new things, you say you want to go somewhere, but the narrative in your head, the voice in your mind, that little conscious thing is constantly telling you, I'm not good at math.
Whether you think you can or you think you can't,
You're right.
you're right.
You're right.
Yeah. Dad told us that freaking years ago, dude. I remember hearing that when I was like 9 or 10 or something like that. The first time he ever told me. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right.
Yeah, and that's so true.
It's all mindset. And that's so funny that you're saying that right now. Because you're all about action.
But I am taking action, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's the point. Is I wake up early. I go to the gym. I do my thing, right? This is what I do every single day. I have my habits in place, and it's not that those habits are easy to do. Mm-hmm. It's not that I don't feel the cold, like the 37 degrees this morning when I walk outside, right? It's not that I don't feel that, or I'm not tired when the alarm goes off sometimes. Like I feel the same things, but the narrative in my head is I do this.
Yep.
This is what I do in the morning.
Yep.
Like I complete my task. Like this is exactly what I set out to do. I get up at 4:20.
Right.
It's not I can't get up in the morning or I'm not a morning person. It's I get up at 4:20.
I don't sleep in.
I don't sleep in.
Yeah,
I
get up.
And I do tell myself when I do sleep in, like Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings, I sleep in. The whole family's
I took this
home.
week off.
Yeah, like it's okay to do that. You intentionally planned it, right?
Dude, I do my weekly planners, and 3 weeks in a row, I hit all 3 of my goals. Did I tell you that?
No.
Dude, the previous 3 weeks to this one, I hit all 3 of my goals every single week. I was busting my butt day in and day out. And so when I finally hit that 3rd week and I accomplished all my goals, I mean, staying at home on a Saturday night, like finishing up the list of 200 Business Bros podcast guests, all these, like that was part of my goal list. I did it. I hit my 3 goals 3 weeks in a row. I said, I'm taking next week off. Like
but
I
see,
still did my weekly, but it's just not as filled in, and I'm not like being super strict with it. And I'm really just taking it easy. I still have work to do. I still have goals. I still have things that I need to continue to work on and want to continue to work on. I'm just not pushing myself to the level that I did for the past 3 weeks.
So you can recharge.
So I can recharge.
Yeah, because I mean, those 3 weeks, the fact that you hit those goals means you were productive. I mean,
crazy
things got
productive.
done, right? And so giving yourself that time to recharge, it's okay to do that. But you're telling yourself what you're going to do. You're in your mind, you're setting that intent, that action that you're going to do, and you're accomplishing it.
What's funny is like I'm really looking forward to next week getting back into it, and I almost don't even want to wait until next week. Because
it feels good to win, right?
It does. Like, I'm kind of like, okay, I've taken like 3 days off so far, and it's feels good. But maybe I'm ready to get back into it and get up tomorrow morning at 4:15 like usual, and do my usual
crank
thing.
it out. Yeah. And that's why for me the weekends are. I mean, not just that. I have soccer and the kids and breakfast and all that stuff. So yeah, I could wake up Saturday morning and go to the gym and then be back in time, for them. But
yeah.
But this is my recharge the battery time.
Right.
And so and it doesn't mean that I sleep in super late either. I wake up at 4:20, so if I get an extra 3 hours of sleep, which is awesome by the way, I'm up at like like 7 or 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. And even then, because I don't have it super planned out on Saturdays, like this is where I get to like chill, and I'm in bed and I'm like looking at
you get a little freedom,
whatever TikToks over here, like ridiculous stuff, or I get up and I make the kids breakfast and I'm watching something on Netflix, you know, like this is my relaxation time.
Tim Barker says, Mike Ferry says, if you're only going to sell 3 houses a year, do it in January and take the rest of the year off.
Boom, right? I mean,
love that.
It's why put it off to the end? This is a perfect example of a procrastination tactic, right? That's your mind stopping you from getting to that next spot because you're like, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it later, or you know, and later never comes. It never comes, and then you're trying to at the very end, like put the pedal to the metal, and you're under pressure, and it's stressful, and it sucks. Where if you just get it done first, it just seems like the rest just coasts. That's why, by the way, Tim, that's why I run my 4 miles first thing in the morning, because I hate running. I don't like to do it. But once it's over, the rest is so much easier. Like I feel good about my day. I don't have to worry about the struggle. I don't have to worry about, you know, oh man, I still got to go to the gym. Like that thought is out. It's over. It's done. I can focus my attention on other things that I want to focus on. And you can do the same thing with your prospecting, whether you're going to make your calls first thing. Though the thing that's going to make you the most money that you don't want to do, that you want to put off, is the first thing that you should be doing every single day. Get it out of the way. And then the other stuff, those are things that are going to keep you productive and keep you going, but you have to focus your attention on the one thing. That's why I like your week sheet, James, the one that you do, which I have on the board. It's every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there's that one thing that I need to accomplish, and it's listed there. This is the one thing. There are other things I need to do in the day, obviously, right? There are things that need to get done, but this is the one thing that if I crank this thing out, if I get this done today, I am moving in the direction that I need to move in to achieve the success that I want to achieve. Whatever it is.
This is my frog.
This is my frog. Well, yeah, that's the frog, right? The frog, I mean, eat your frog, or, you know, whatever it's going to be, you take on that task right off the bat, the one thing every single day. And that's what sharks do, right? They're always moving forward. They're always going in the forward direction. You don't have to be a pufferfish and fake it before you make it. You can actually be a shark, even if you're just taking small chomps all the way through.
Chris Diet says, with so many changes in our industry, the pufferfish will need to adapt quickly and understand the direction. It's a journey for sure. And then he said, okay, the message is loud and clear. I'll start going to the gym.
We want to see the transformation. Look, I'll give another shout out. So Jose Alvarado, Zabi Zahel, Gabe Mendez have this little challenge on Facebook. I don't know if you've seen it.
I have.
So I don't know if they actually did it, put up the money on each other and like, you know, challenging each other to do it. But it's the same. It's just a form of accountability. And I like the idea of them, you know, posting online, like this is their accountability. And I was always at the gym, like showing off how many crunches you could do without breathing and how many like curls and stuff. Like, I see you, Zabi. I see you doing your thing, right? But at the same time, it's like, you know, you see Zabi doing it, and then you see Jose doing it, and then we haven't seen Gabe, so I'm calling out Gabe. I haven't seen Gabe at the gym, you know, doing his thing. But you know, and watching them have fun with each other as friends and compete like this as friends inspires other people to do the same type of thing. So maybe we can see Chris, you know, stop talking about doing it and start doing it,
Zang.
right? And post some stuff online. I'd love to see it, right? And honestly, like all of us know, like if we just did those things, we would feel a lot better. It's gonna suck when you start, Chris. I promise you, it's gonna totally suck. But it's one of those things, like we're going to get one bit at a time. We're going to get a little bit stronger every single day. Before you know it, it's just going to be your lifestyle change, and boom, like you're going to feel that much better. Hey, are we going to do a commercial spot? What time is it already?
You know what? It's 23 minutes in.
Oh, 23 minutes in.
But you know what? I don't even have the soundboard up, so
it's all right. It's all right. James effects.
It works. The time is 23 minutes and 46 seconds. We interrupt today's regularly scheduled #1 podcast in San Diego for a purely selfish, completely irreverent, sell-out cash grab word from our sponsor. Hernan, what are we selling today?
Resolution 2020, baby.
We've been talking about it all day anyway.
It lines up perfectly with today's topic. That's why when I mentioned it at the beginning of the show, I was like, this is perfect for what I wanted to talk about today anyways. Resolution 2020. Look, it's not too late to start your New Year's resolution, ladies and gents. right now. You can start doing your thing right freaking now. And you need some extra help. You need some extra things to pump you up. You want to hear what other people are doing to get there. I got 2 events for you that are coming up. One is Fuck Up Night San Diego. That's going to be on February 25th. This is where people will sit down. We got 3 speakers coming up. We got Francisco Pancho Lopez this week. We got Viviana Oropesa, and we got Jose Alvarado going to be speaking at this event, talking about the things that they fucked up on, things that they messed up on, to show you that it's okay when you mess up, because that's going to be part of your success pattern. You're gonna mess up. These are their biggest fuck ups, and they're going to share them with you on February 25th, 6:30 to 9:30. We're going to drop that in the show notes. And another event that's coming even closer, so you don't have to wait that long, is going to be on February 13th, Resolution 2020. Tickets are $30, but if you use the promo code BOSS2020, you're going to get $10 off that event. Tickets are going to sell out. That's February 13th. Neuro-linguistic programming, 90 minutes of neuro-linguistic programming. In other words, get your head in the game, get it straight. You're going to have Cody Gibson as the main speaker. We're going to have a panel of top producing agents, and I get to be the moderator to that. I look forward to seeing all you guys there. Make sure you guys check it out. The event is going to be in the show notes. Chris Dietz is putting it on. Dude, it's going to be a good one. So come here, check it out. We're gonna see you guys there. So February 13th, Resolution 2020, and February 25th, Fuck Up Night San Diego, Volume 2.
Whoop whoop. Dietz. Did I say dates or dites or something?
Dietz?
Whatever. Dietz. Chris Dietz.
Chris Dietz.
Give me the Dietz.
It's fun. It's funny because that's what Richard calls Rosa all the time. So like it's like a fortuitous thing. Like that's what he calls that's what Richard calls my wife. That's his sister. Like that's
Dietz?
Yeah, that's his nickname for her. Oh. So I don't know. And when I met Chris, I was like, oh, perfect. I know this guy.
Hilarious. Boom. All right. So there it is. We got Resolution 2020, and
are you gonna do your movie voice to close?
Oh yeah. How does it go? And now back to the #1 podcast in San Diego, the Business Bros Pod.
Dude, I had to give you your voice, dude. Like, I had to give you the moment to say it. Like, that's kind of your thing, dude.
I mean, especially when we actually have guests on, because, you know, then I don't usually talk, but when it's just you and me,
yeah, you can
talk a little bit more.
You have an opinion. Yeah, no, dude. So
I actually have an opinion.
You have an opinion.
I can actually express it.
You have an opinion oftentimes. You just don't share it very much. Well, you share it with me off the air, but during the show, like you're just typing away over there.
Yeah.
All right, dude. So anyways, that's kind of what I wanted to get across today. I was like, I noticed empty spots at the gym. I'm hearing Tony Robbins and others, pufferfish type stuff, and I'm like, dude, we just need to be able to how can we get more people to do this? And the simplest way I thought was, when you see somebody doing something good, let them know. Right? When you see somebody doing something that it looks difficult, but they're staying consistent, tell them. Like, you have agents in your office and you see the ones that are showing up every single day and they're making the phone calls, and maybe they're not on your leaderboard. Maybe they don't have a deal up on that board yet, but let them know that you see them working, that you know that they're progressing, right? And how can I help you? You have your agents in your insurance office. I mean, we just brought on a sales manager, right? So she's going to help basically do exactly that. Like, reach out to our agents and be like, hey, how can I help you be more successful? This is the business we've already written. Let's see if we can cross-sell this. Like, what tools are you going to bring to the table to help your people grow? Like, that's all you got to do. And then let them know that it's okay. It's okay to start your resolution today. Like, this is the day you make a choice. It doesn't have to be in the morning. It doesn't have to be next week. It doesn't have to be Monday.
You don't have to.
Today can be the day that you make a change, and it starts with here, right? It starts right here. You got to make a change in the things that you're telling yourself. Stop telling yourself what you can't do, and start telling yourself about what you do. There is no can't. Like Yoda, right?
Do or do not. There's no try.
That dude. Boomer. That's all I can think of. It was like baby Yoda looking at old Yoda. Boomer. But that's true, dude. Do or do not. Like, there is no try. Just do it. Like, get out there and do it. Tell yourself what you can do. Know, be confident. Know inside yourself that you have the power to succeed. Like, you can be successful, right? You can be successful in this industry. I'm not telling you to be the next NFL quarterback. I don't know if you have that kind of skills to do that. But you can definitely get in good shape for yourself. You can definitely be a leader in whatever it is that you're doing in your office. You don't have to be the Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, but you can be a Tom Brady in your particular industry. You can fine-tune your skills when you realize what it is that you're good at, what it is you want to do. I was talking to somebody the other day And they were telling me they were working for a client, and this client's really well off. I think they're making, a 6-figure income. And I was like, really? What do they do? And she's like, oh, they walk dogs. I was like, what?
Oh, nice.
6-figure income walking dogs. It doesn't matter what your skill set is. If you're good at that thing, go after it.
There's a lady dog walker in my part of town, up in Bankers Hill, and I've run into her multiple times while I'm walking Katie and just kind of chit-chatting with her. And every time she tells me a story, yeah, I started this thing about 17 years ago. I needed a side gig to, make a little bit extra money. So I hit up some friends who needed their dogs walked. And next thing I knew, I was walking dogs all day, every day. And this became my full-time gig. And here I am 17 years later.
Boom. Right?
Yeah,
it's what you love wild. To do. It's not I can't do that, or maybe someday I'll do it. This is what I do. This is what I do. And it comes down, that's what you do in your marketing campaigns. I sell homes. I sell real estate. This is what I do. I help people create wealth today and generational wealth tomorrow. This is what I do.
Yep.
Right? Acknowledge it. This is who you are. Accept it. Get that narrative in your head, because when you believe in it, everybody else will believe in you. Like, that's really what it comes down to. All right, ladies and gents, that's all we got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Stop being puffer fish. Go out there, be a shark, take a bite out of your day. Get that one thing, conquer it, because it's going to change your life. Make your resolution starting today. Resolution 2020 is on February 13th if you guys want to go out and check it out. And Fuck Up Nights is on February 25th. From 6:30 to 9:30. That's all we got for you guys today. Peace.
Don't forget Pipeline Insurance.
Oh, yeah, of course. How can I forget? I'm talking all this stuff about believing this.
Come
right?
on, man. Come on, man.
Pipeline Insurance. Make sure you guys send us all your referrals. We'd love to earn that business for you and teach you how you can earn extra income today and residual income for tomorrow. See?
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it.
All right. That's all we got for you guys today. Peace.
Bye-bye.
And we're out. Bye, Facebook.
Bye-bye-bye-bye.